Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our topic is lymphoid organ tonsils. The tonsils, masses of lymphoid tissue arranged in form of Waldeyer ring around entrance of the oropharynx. Waldeyer ring क्या चीज़ है? Waldeyer ring is an uninterrupted circle of protective lymphoid tissue at the upper end of the respiratory and alimentary tract. And the entrance of the oropharynx divide the proper oral cavity from the pharynx. और यहाँ पर हमारे पास ये lymphoid tissue पड़े होते हैं, एक pharyngeal tonsil in the upper midline in the nasopharynx, and the other is the single, which is the upper mucosa of the posterior third of the tongue, and both is bilateral on the right left side of the oropharynx is the palatine tonsil. तो यहाँ पर हमारे पास दो बाइलेटरल एंड वन अपर सिंगल एंड द लो एंड द वन लोअर सिंगल जो हमारे पास टॉन्सल्स हैं। जो अपर सिंगल है उसको हम फेरेंजियल टॉन्सल कहते हैं, और जो लोअर है इसको हम सिंगल लिंगुअल टॉन्सल कहते हैं। एंड द बाइलेटरल ऑन द बोथ साइड of the oropharynx is the palatine tonsil. These are the tonsil is incomplete encapsulated aggregation of lymphoid tissue and their free surface covered by the mucosal epithelium. Tonsil has no afferent vessels and no sinuses. And the tonsils, lymph from these tonsils drain into efferent lymphatic vessels में यहाँ जो tonsils के lymphoid aggregates है, इसे drain किसके थ्रू होता है? From the efferent lymph vessels के थ्रू drainage करता है ऐसे lymph. The first one is the palatine tonsil. Palatine tonsils, all its mass is placed between the palatoglossal and the palatopharyngeal fold or the pharyngeal wall. These are the two muscles which are covered by the mucosa, and therefore they form the fold palatoglossal and the palatopharyngeal in the oropharynx. And there lies between these two folds. The superficial aspect of each tonsil is covered with the stratified squamous non-keratinizing epithelium like the other parts of the oral cavity. And the palatine tonsil surface epithelium or tonsil dip into the underlying connective tissue in multiple places and form invagination called crypts. The parenchyma contain lymphoid follicle mostly with the germinal centers. तो आप इस डायग्राम में आप you can see here this is the crypts, this is the mucosal covering of the palatine tonsils which is covered by the stratified squamous non-keratinizing epithelium, and the surface tonsil also invaginated into the underlying connective tissue and form in multiple places and form the crypts. And the palatine tonsil have the lymphoid nodules, and the lymphoid follicles with the germinal center. You can see here the large germinal center with the peripheral narrow parts is the darker, which is called the cortex. तो ये follicles भी हैं और इसमें lymphoid follicles with the germinal center. You can see here, and this is also has the crypts. The space between the follicle occupied the free lymphocytes. The free lymphocytes, अगर ये follicles हैं, and this is the follicles, this is the follicle, this is the other follicles, and the space between this follicles occupied by the diffuse lymphocytes. Deep aspect of tonsil is a structure by the dense connective tissue capsule जो underlying surface है. The crypts contain exfoliated epithelial cell, dead leukocyte, food debris, bacteria. Therefore, the material collected in the crypt result in the chronic infection of tonsils, which is called the tonsillitis, and this is need a surgery, tonsillectomy, through which we are removed from the oropharynx region. As the tonsil has the inside the incomplete dense capsule, therefore it can be separated from the underlying structure through this capsule, and it can be easily removed. Pharyngeal tonsil, collection of the lymphoid tissue in posterior superior aspect of the nasopharynx. Posterior superior aspect of the nasopharynx. Free edge of the pharyngeal tonsil is covered by the pseudostratified columnar ciliated epithelium. with interspread with the patches of the stratified squamous non-keratinizing epithelium. Epithelial show longitudinal fold called pleats. Under epithelial present diffuse lymphoid tissue with many lymphatic nodules. The deeper aspect covered fibrous connective tissue capsule. Enlargement of the pharyngeal tonsil is called adenoid in children, particularly in children, and it can obstruct the nasal passage of air. You can see here this is the pharyngeal tonsil, and you can see here the ciliated pseudostratified columnar epithelium and some patches of the stratified squamous non-keratinizing epithelium. You can see here the lymphatic nodules and the diffuse lymphoid tissue between these nodules. Uh, an enlargement of this gland, the pharyngeal tonsil, is in children going to the obstruction of the nasal air passageway, which is called the adenoid. The lingual tonsils located in the root of the tongue, at the posterior third of the tongue, covered extremely by stratified squamous epithelium. Has many crypts, each lined by the continuation of the surface epithelium. Under the epithelial present the layer of lymphoid nodules. Deep surface has thin capsule of connective tissue. Mucous gland of tongue roots open into the crypts of lingual tonsils. Secretion of these glands, mucous gland, clean these crypts and keep them free of debris. Therefore, these stones are not subjected to infection or inflammation like the palatine tonsil. तो वहाँ पर तो हमारे पास म्यूकस ग्लैंड नहीं है और lingual tonsil has the mucus gland, and these mucus associated lymphoid glands uh, can secrete the mucus which helping in clean these crypts, and therefore there is no infection or inflammation in the lingual tonsils. This is the lingual tonsils, and this is the crypts, and this is the mucus secreting gland, and this is the nodules, lymphoid nodule in this gland. Germinal center of the lymphatic nodule you can see here, and these are the crypts. They are the connective tissue capsule, thin connective capsules, which is separate the lingual tonsil from the underlying connective tissue. And you can see here also the crypts and the tonsillar crypts and the underlying connective tissue and the lamina propria and the excretory duct adipose tissue and the stratified squamous epithelium and the mucous acini of the posterior lingual glands also you can see here.